I left Russia when I was 2. I don't remember much about that time. I started performing with my father at the age of 5. We would be Charlie Chaplin and the Kid. When I turned 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, my mother started training me. 2 hours a day.
Daniil, when you perform at American Ballet Theater, people are regularly wowed and also educated by your performances. It's a beautiful thing. So I guess a lot of people wanted to know, why did you want to step outside of your comfort zone and take on a project of this scope and complexity?
There were several reasons why we started this. Originally, my parents and I organized galas before around the world. We did one in Athens and in Japan. We had this idea of bringing together cutting-edge technology with dance.
I was excited that we can create kind of dynamic things on stage, not the static ballet or old-fashioned ballet decoration, to be able to extend the dancer moment in time-wise and space-wise.
The camera picks up the silhouette of the dancers. It goes through a system, through a computer, and the computer throws back a picture back onto the floor. And that happens in real time. Then we wanted to have some other pieces fitting to this piece, and we were looking for them, and we couldn't find anything that would fit aesthetically to all of that. So we decided to do 4 new creations, which is quite ambitious, I think, but at the same time, it was a great journey and adventure.
These dances, this group of dancers are like the Ferrari of the dancers. I mean, each one of them, that's what you were, they're all soloist principals, they're all very complete artists. Yes. And to make a group of that is, it's a challenge.
Well, yes, because, you are starting at such a high level, but of course, that also means certain things for walking into this blank canvas in the studio in terms of
yeah, for me the most challenging was because they are so in demand. That's also why I think Daniil wanted to have them, is to get all the puzzles of the calendars connected into 3 weeks for me, 2 weeks for you. It's a lot of time that we've demanded from these people who are very busy.
A lot of people maybe who aren't so familiar with the creative process don't always know how difficult it is to just simply pull a dance together.
The prospects of this whole project have been really unique, and I really loved Daniil's goals with it, as he was speaking about before. And I have a company that's based here in New York called the Dash Ensemble, and Daniil allowed me to bring my entire company into the working process with the full cast of ABT artists that we had. So it was a really great exchange between my 6 artists and his 6 artists, and I think that created a really unique dynamic in the studio. Because this collection of artists from ABT, even though they all are in the company together, because they're all soloists and principals and things of that nature, they're not always performing together. So there was an excitement among them to be able to be actually in the same piece together and to be partnering one another and to be sharing the same piece together. So we just really tried to build off of that excitement right away and really create the theme that anything is possible.
It's like an experiment, and it's a foray into unexplored territory.
In the end, we all want to tell a story, and we want that story to reach an audience.
What I would like to do is show that ballet is entertaining, and it can be visceral and entertaining and high art at the same time.